how did we all come about junk removal?
Well, you know, almost 32 years ago, this May it'll be 32. I started a business out of a box. It was a carpet cleaning franchise, and it exploded into water damage, fire, mold remediation. Uh, 35 years old, I was pretty big. I had 6 buildings and 35 people working for me. And to make a long story short, I evolved and I always moved where the economy went. Uh, in 2008, we had the major fallout of the real estate with Wells Fargo and all that robo signing and everything. So even though we have the classified junk removal is the term now, even way back when I was providing, you know, services to remove people's wet items from their basement, taking out debris from properties that were infested with mold. So when the property preservation came along, I had traveled into that avenue. And for years, I was incorporated, and it was under a different name. Nobody knew what that name was, and hence junk removal was just popping up all over the place. So about 10 years ago, I rebranded, changed my name, of course, to Sparks Junk Removal and Hauling, and we're LLC. And, the first year it was kind of quiet. People had to get used in the community. Everybody knew who I was, but when you change a name like that, it sometimes can impact things. So we took our time with it. The new website, the new logo was amazing. And here we are today. And I just always say I wish I was 30 years younger, because what I'm doing right now, I hope I could live another 30 years because I love what I do. I love our community. I love all of our customers. I love this industry. All you people, the kings and queens of junk are amazing. We've got some wonderful people out there, and I've sat back and I like to watch everybody grow as well. I'm a builder. I love building, and it's a new year, and we've got some new things in store. But here we are, and the Matt and JoJo event that we went to was amazing. It was so neat to finally put a face to the voice, in person. It was a great event.
I agree with that. And I gotta digest some of the stuff that you just told us about. And the first thing that really stuck out to me was the rebranding. What made you rebrand? Where you was your business successful then? Was it just like going with the new title of junk removal because it kind of was like an upcoming business 10 years ago?
That's exactly what we did. My old business name was Metro Area Enterprises. So under that umbrella, we did, like I said, we had the carpet cleaning franchise for almost 20 years. We did water, fire, smoke. I had an air duct cleaning division under that umbrella. And as the world turns, as they say, I followed where everything was going. I've been very fortunate with that, and it has worked for me. And, I went to my accountant and I said, people don't know what we do. I'm still listed as Metro. They don't know about all the junk that we removal that we do, the estate cleanouts. And she said, change your name, and that's what I did. And I got hooked up. And I am going to give them a plug because I have to say, my website and my logo from Pat Balance is the best that's ever been done for me. So I have to give kudos to him. He got it. If you zoom in back there, he got it all the way down. He said, "Do you have any tattoos?" And I said, "Actually, I had one on my 50th, and he's got it on my arm."
Wow.
So it's pretty cool. Yeah.
So shout out to Pat Balance because I also have a great experience with Pat, and Pat's the one that did the wrap design on my truck. And
He's amazing. Yep.
oh my God, I can't. Every day I'm getting compliments as I drive around town, and people are just all saying we just love the design and the wrap on it is just amazing. So, guys, if you guys are new in the industry, or you get a new truck and you want to get a wrap, what you do is you hit up Pat Balance, and he doesn't actually have to put it on for you, but he can design it, and he could go and email it over to an installer in your area. So I definitely recommend, if you want anything done for, as far as marketing, getting your yard signs, getting your
I
shirts
had a
done
tent.
and all that.
He
Really,
did my
really
tent.
good stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the I don't want to say he's just a great artist, and to be able to turn your vision into what I consider great art, it worked for me. And man, as soon as, because I had somebody local here try and come up with the Queen of Junk, and it got me nowhere. So I was introduced to Pat, and I said, run with it. And the interesting fact is, my high school that I went to here locally, it never even dawned on me. Pat and I didn't talk about the colors, any of that. One day, probably about, I don't know, 10 years ago, somebody said, "Oh my gosh, those are our high school colors." And they are purple and gold were my high school colors. And it didn't click on me that it was just, I guess, meant to be. But
Wow.
I get compliments all the time on our logo.
Yeah, I love it. That is a very good logo. Really stand out. Once you see it once, you'll never forget it.